Hey everyone, I'm Melissa Ritchie from the West Side Y, and welcome to our YMCA virtual Pilates Mat class. Um, I've been away for a little bit, so I'm glad to be back and to be here with everyone. Yes, thank you, Jean. So Happy New Year to everyone, and so. You all know that I love themes, right? I love intentions. Except I will say, I'm not big on resolutions, okay? I don't often make big resolutions, especially in January. Um, I'm a little bit more about reevaluating, right? Like where are we? Where are we in our wellness journey, okay? Or we're in life, right? And so we're in the thick of winter here, and winter's kind of not the season for like launching, right? So I was thinking about this earlier in the break, and it's really a time to rest, to nest a little bit. Um, Unlike those two behind me, not full on hibernation. Okay, I'm not saying we're gonna do that. All right, I know we're tempted, right, to just and reemerge and hope it looks different, right? Um, but it's a time to reflect. If we look around in nature, nature's it's putting its roots down, right? It's getting its strength, gathering its strength, storing up energy for what's to come. Yeah. So we're not going to fall behind. We're going to keep moving. But today and over the next few weeks, we're going to go back to basics a little bit. Okay. So all the exercises that your body knows, but they're probably going to feel a little bit different, right? Depending on how much sleep are you getting? I mean, our days are shorter, so we have a little less sunlight. So in that case, movement is often our friend, right? But it's cold, so it might look a little different. Maybe you're someplace super warm and sunny. Totally jealous about that. But then your body's going to feel a little bit different. You all know the variations that exist for all of these exercises. But today we're just going to go back to basics. We're going to check in with our body and sort of see how it's going. Okay. And we're just going to hang on to the fact spring will come. It will come. Change will come. Okay. So let us begin on our feet today, standing. Okay. And then we'll make our way down and, we'll just see how we feel. We'll have a lovely movement experience together. Okay. All right. So come to the mat for me, please. Here we are. And heels in line with your sit bones, everyone. And take a moment, right? Just feel the tripod of the foot, that big toe, baby toe heel, and then a gentle lift of the arches. So we're just waking up everything, inner thigh, pelvic floor, all the way to the top of the head. Okay? Nice and easy, breathing, and just letting the shoulders roll up and back. Just roll up and back. Getting rid of the tension. If nothing else today, tune into your breath and just notice when maybe you're not breathing, and then pause and take an inhale and exhale. And let's step those feet just a little bit wider and open the arms out to the sides. We're going to take small circles of the arms, waking up the shoulders a little bit. And then maybe take the circles a little bigger. Just kind of gauge how it feels. And then let's reverse. Start small. And then begin to move into larger circles. Good. And then again, lift the shoulders up and just let the shoulders drop down. Start to bring the palms to face me and lifting the shoulders up, dropping them down. And again, lifting up, dropping down, and heels back in line with your sit bones. Soften your knees for me and just roll through the spine. Shake that head, yes. And no. And a yes. Taking an inhale, exhale, restack the spine. And then step those feet out wide. Once again, you can just grab one wrist here, and we're going to take a little twist. So it's a twist, twist, lift. And just waking the obliques up a bit, right? Checking into the side waist a tad, seeing how that feels, getting a little blood flowing. Good. We'll take that one more time each side. Inhaling and exhaling. And then take it back, heels in line with your sit bones, and soften those knees. Just give me a little bend to the side and lift it up, and a little bend to the side and up. And just notice, how does that side waist feel? How does that lower back feel? Good. And again, other way. And coming up. And then just reach those arms up. Nice big inhale. And then exhale, bring it down. And again, reaching it up with the inhale. And exhale. One more time, everyone. Take it up. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and easy. So let's come to the edge of the mat, okay? And we will take our roll down. Once again, moving through the spine. Just seeing how it feels along the way. And making our way out. We're going into all fours. Move into cat. And into cow. And just articulate through that spine. Notice if there's any sticky spots along the way. Good. And finding that neutral, give a little rock back, a little rock forward, a little rock back, a little rock forward. Good. Let's curl the toes under, downward dog. Gently bend that right knee, bend that left knee. And again, the right and the left. Let both heels settle down. Feel that back open nice and wide. Inhale, exhale, bend those knees. Uncurl the toes. Move into cow and shift the weight back and shift the weight forward. And again, we take it back. We take it forward. One more time. Curl the toes under, take it up, downward dog. Breathe. Let's rise up to the balls of the feet. Lower back down. Rise up. Lower down. One more time, everybody. Rise up. Lower down. And bend those knees. Uncurl the toes. So come around. We'll take it onto our back right away. All right. And just line the heels up with your sit bones. I want you to still think about the tripod of the foot. Okay, so the big toe, baby toe, heel. And now let's begin to flatten that lower back. And then arch the lower back. And again, flatten the lower back. And arch. And then let the lower back settle wherever it is happiest. We're going to take a nice big breath into the belly. Fill the belly up with air. Big inhale. And exhale. Just let the belly relax. Don't worry about engaging the abdominals. And again, we breathe into that belly. Big inhale. And exhale. Let's take that one more time, everyone. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Nice and easy. Take your hands onto your rib cage for me. I like to bring the thumbs to the back of the ribs, my fingers to the front of the ribs, and I want you to expand the rib cage nice and big. And then exhale. Just let those ribs relax, but making sure that you really fill them up with air. And again, breathe into the ribs. And exhale. One more time, everybody. Nice big breath in. And exhale. Let's bring those arms up to the ceiling. Palms are going to face each other. And I want you to reach the fingertips up so the shoulder blades are coming off the mat just a bit. And now let the shoulder blades come back down. And again, reaching up, coming back down, getting a little mobility in that scapula. Good, reaching up and coming back down. One more time, reach it up. And back down. Just open the arms out to the sides and bring it back together. And open it out and together. And again, take it out and together. One more time, everyone. Take it out and together. Right arm overhead, left arm by your side. And then begin to scissor those arms and scissor and scissor. Good. One more time. And then both hands down by your sides. You might want to draw the heels in a little bit closer to the back of the legs. Let's begin to articulate that spine up. And again, just assessing, how does the spine feel? Take an inhale, exhale, articulate back down. And again, inhale, exhale, take it up. Breathing. Inhale, exhale, lower everything back down. We're going to reach that right arm, right leg, take a flex of that foot and a point and a flex and a point. Let's bring it all together. Take it to the other side, reaching away with a flex and a point and a flex and a point. Let's bring it in. One more time. We go to that right side, reaching away, flex that right foot for me, float the right leg off the floor, and just take a little external rotation and back to parallel. Externally rotate and parallel. Good. Externally rotate and parallel. Lower it down and bring it in. Let's lengthen out that left side. Flex your foot, float it off the floor. Externally rotate, parallel, externally rotate, parallel. One more. And lower it all the way down and bring it in. Begin to articulate through that spine once again. Think the collarbones are going to be nice and wide at the top. Inhale, exhale, articulate back down. Nice and easy. Let's bring those arms back over the chest. I want you to feel the back of your head really released into the mat, and then neck nice and long, no tension in the neck. Float your right leg to tabletop, and we just tap that right toe with an inhale and an exhale, and an inhale and exhale. One more time. And place it down. Just reach the arms overhead by the ears. Try to close the ribs. Bring it back over the chest. Float that left leg in. Here we go with a tap and in and a tap and in. Breathing, everybody. A tap and in. Good. And place it down. Reach those arms overhead. Nice and easy. Keep them over the chest. We're going to float those legs into a tabletop and tap the right toe with an inhale and an exhale. So again, maybe today, as we talk about back to basics, you need to keep the left leg on the floor, or maybe you need to drop the heels closer to the back of the legs, right? You're going to listen to your body. It's going to speak. You just have to listen, okay? Left side, here we go. Inhale and exhale. And an inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale one more time. And float the toes down, hands by your sides. Articulate that spine up. Collarbones wide. Inhale, exhale, articulate back down. Nice and easy. Good. Take your hands behind your head, please. And very, very gently, think of gently nodding your head, yes. Closing your ribs and just floating up. No effort here. And then release back down. And again, we take that gentle nod. Yes, we close the ribs, we lift up. And release back down. Let's do that again. Nod, yes. Gently draw it up, release your hands. We're going to grab the back of those legs, relax through your neck, everybody. No tension in the neck. And extend those arms as we inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 5, and inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands behind the head, just release down. Take your hands by your sides, right leg up to the ceiling, externally rotate, little circles. We go 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Let's reverse that for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Parallel tabletop, place it down. Extend that left leg up, externally rotate. We circle for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Reverse it, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Parallel tabletop, place it on down. We're going to float both legs into tabletop, nice and easy. Take the arms back over the chest, please. And we're going to go back to those toe taps, but just change the legs a little bit quicker here. Breathing and breathing and breathing. Good. We take it for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Float both toes down to the floor. Take those hands back behind the head. Draw it up to that tabletop for me, or tabletop, into your curl rather, and then the right leg into tabletop. We have to do one thing at a time. And we're going to top that right toe with an inhale and an exhale. And inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Float that leg down. Release. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Draw it up. Left leg into tabletop. Let's tap. We go inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale one more. Inhale. Exhale, float the toe down, release all the way down. Breathing, inhale, exhale, draw it on up, both legs into tabletop, tap that right toe. We go for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. Keep your legs in tabletop, release out of that curl. Inhale, exhale, drawing it on up, left toe, inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, good. Inhale. Exhale, one more, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, release out of your curl. Float your toes down to the floor, hands by your sides. Articulate your spine all the way up. Reach the arms overhead. And then articulate down, reaching your fingertips away from me. Good, very nice. Inhale, exhale, arms go down. Inhale, exhale, let's articulate back up. Reach those arms overhead. Inhale, exhale, articulate back down. And then hug those knees into the chest. Circle the knees away from each other. Just opening up those hips a little bit. And take it the other way. And let's place those feet down. Arms are going to go at a bit of a high diagonal here. And let both legs go over to the right. I'm actually taking a little more internal rotation with my left leg. So I've staggered the legs versus stacked them. And then take it over to the other side. And again, let it go over. Now, if you need to hang out a little bit more one side, versus the other, then please go ahead and do that. But just tune into the breath. Inhale and exhale. Good, and bringing it back. So let's bring those legs back together. Bring the knees together, the feet together, and then externally rotate. So we're taking a little bit of a butterfly position here. All right, take your hands behind your head, please. Inhale, exhale, draw it up, closing the ribs, nice and easy. And then taking it back down. And again, inhale, exhale, gently drawing it up. And release back down. And now this time as we take it up, we bring the knees together. We let the knees open. And again, take it together. And open. One more time, everybody, together. And open. And now bring those legs together. Hug the knees into the chest. Take a little bit of a rock side to side here. Nice and easy. So go ahead, grab the back of the legs. We're going to rock ourselves up. Come to the front edge of the mat. And sit up nice and tall. Let's bring feet together, knees together, okay? Take a moment here, rock a little bit on those sit bones, just so we even them out a bit. And begin to let the tailbone soften as we go back, right? Keeping the knees bent. And then let's just release it all the way down. Inhale, exhale. We move arms, head, neck, and let's grab those legs just for the first few, taking ourselves all the way up, stacking that spine nice and tall, collarbones wide. Inhale, exhale, tailbone softens. We start to take it down. And breathing, inhale, exhale, we begin to take it back up. Good, and stacking up that spine. Inhale, exhale, going back, releasing those ribs to the floor. Now, maybe you want to go ahead and lengthen your legs. Maybe you still need to have them slightly bent. It's really up to you. Taking it up. And this time at the top, though, we're going to take it forward. Take a nice little stretch. Inhale, exhale, we take it back. Maybe you're going to bend the knees a little bit. Inhale, exhale, taking it up. Breathing and lengthening and reaching over. Inhale, exhale, take it down. See how you feel. At any point, you can bend those knees, especially if the heels are coming off, everyone. Remember, you want to help yourself. We want to anchor ourselves. Breathing. Inhale, exhale, take it up. Just moving through the body. Let's take it on down. We're going to hang out down here at the bottom. We draw the heels in, float them into tabletop. Let's take arms over the chest again. Extend that right leg out. Let's change legs easy for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to float the toes down to the floor. Once again, maybe you're going to lengthen everything out. Maybe you're going to keep the knees bent. Inhale, exhale, start to take it up. Breathing, lifting and reaching. Inhale, exhale, take it on down. Good. We're going to take the arms over the chest. We're going to bend those legs back in and then float them into tabletop. Lengthen both legs out. Inhale, exhale. I am in parallel. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Float those toes down to the floor. Reach those arms overhead. Let's take it on up. Breathe and stretch. Take it on down. Good. Excellent. Let's bring both legs in, float them into tabletop, arms over the chest. We're going to lengthen up the legs, externally rotate and lower them just a little bit and back. Not too far. And think about those abdominals, think about those hip flexors. While we're using the hip flexors a bit here, we're not gripping them. They're not super, super tight. Good. And parallel tabletop, float the toes down, lengthen everything out nice and long. Inhale, exhale, take it up. Breathe, 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 everybody. Take it over. And then just restack that spine. All right, so take a moment here. You know, if you feel like you're super tight, especially through the hamstrings, through the lower back, maybe grab a pillow, grab a blanket, and just kind of lift your pelvis up a bit, okay? We're going to take the right leg over the left, flex that left foot, and you're going to hug that leg in and give me a little rotation. I want you to think of lifting from the tailbone as much as you can, okay? Very nice. Lengthen everything out. Draw the other leg in, and we lift and we rotate. Good. And we come back to center. Extend all the way forward. Just hang out here. Shake out the head. Yes. No. Breathing. Nice and easy. And now just lift up for me. Let's begin to go down. We're not going to go all the way down. We're going to find our curl and tuck both legs in. Extend your right leg out. Just change legs. Super easy here. Good. And I want you to grab the back of the legs, lever the toes to the floor, and find that beautiful stretch. Don't worry about that C curve right now. Just find the stretch. Maybe you're going to rock a little side to side. And now I want you to lift up, finding that C curve, and then you start to go back. And we're going to find our curl, hug both legs in, and we take it away. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale, grab the back of the legs, take it up last time, take a stretch. Restack that spine, separate corners of the mat. Let's flex those feet. Again, take the rock, like take your time. Maybe you need to grab your pillow again, grab your blanket, soften through the knees if possible, right? We don't want to be tucked down here. We want to sit up over the pelvis as much as we can, okay? Take hands behind the head. I am flexing my feet. And we just take a little rotation to the right. Not very big. Come center. Little rotation left. Come center. We're just noticing, is it easier to turn right or left? Or maybe neither. And we're hitting a restriction along the way. So now we take it to the right. You take left elbow to left knee. Okay? And then bring it up. Rotate left, right elbow to right knee. And bring it up. Rotate right, left elbow to left knee. Extend that hand, extend the other hand, reach, drop your right pelvis into the floor. Take a big inhale for me. Exhale. Drop the pelvis a bit more. Right hand behind the head, left hand behind the head. Take an inhale, exhale, bring yourself up. Rotate left, reach to that leg, reach. Take an inhale, exhale, let the left pelvis drop down. Take that hand behind, the other hand, take an inhale, exhale, bring yourselves up. Come back to center, feet together, arms in front, and melt into the mat. Nice and easy. We're going to take it over to our belly. And bring the hands in front of the shoulders, everyone. And just press into the floor. Take it up, nice, beautiful extension. Just a little stretch. And lower it back down. And again, inhale, exhale, bringing it up. Tapping into those back muscles, those extensors. And lowering back down. Let's take that one more time, everyone. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. And lower back down. Rest the forehead into the hands today. And nice and easy, just lift the right leg to the back, lower down. Left leg to the back, lower down. Try to anchor the pelvis, right? So we're feeling both hip bones into the mat as best you can versus tipping to the right or to the left. And just engaging those glutes a bit. And now just float your forehead off the mat and take your hands to your forehead. Think about those back extensors there and lower back down. And again, we go forehead. Float the hands off. Take it all the way down. Excellent. One more time, everybody. We go forehead. Float those hands off. Take it all the way down. We just take hands by the shoulders. Press yourselves up. Come on into child's pose. Take a nice big breath here. We're going to walk hands over to the right. I want you to feel the stretch in that left lat. Inhale, exhale, walk it over to the left, stretch in that right lat. And coming back. And then just make your way, lower yourselves back down once again, forehead into the hands. Right leg lifts, 2 kicks, kick, kick, lengthen lower. Left, a lift, a kick, kick, lengthen lower. Right lifts, kick, kick, lengthen lower. Left, a lift, kick, kick, lengthen lower. Float your forehead off. Take your hands off. Extend both arms overhead. Bring it back to the forehead, lower it down. Once again, we just go forehead, hands, extend overhead, bring it back, lower down. Last time we go forehead, hands, extend, bring it on back, lower down, press it on up, go back into child's pose. Good. All right, so everybody come on to your left side, so the right leg is on top, just so we're kind of all on the same page, okay? So take a moment, bend both knees to start, all right? And I want you to really push the top hip away. We're just trying to find that space, ribs and hips, right? Nice open. Extend your leg out. And now flex your foot for me. So take a couple lifts here, just a reminder, right, of some of our basics. So what's going to happen is your TFL is going to kick in just a little bit. And so I want you to bring your leg a little bit behind you, just to get a little bit more glute action going on there. And then you're going to take some pulses there. And now we move into 2 pulses up, 2 pulses down, 2 pulses up, 2 pulses down, 2 pulses up, 2 pulses down, 1 more, 2 up, 2 down, point that foot. Here we go, everybody. We circle for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's reverse it. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Easy, swing it to the front and to the back and to the front and to the back. Good. To the front, to the back. One more time. To the front, to the back. I want you to take that leg and rest it in front. Extend your bottom leg out. Nice and easy. Just little lifts here. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stack up both legs. Bring yourselves up. Let's find our mermaid. And so take a moment, even in mermaid, just lift that right pelvis and then let it come down. And again, lift it up. Let it come down. One more time, everybody, lift it up. And let it come down. Let's open the arms out and take it up and over. And up and over. Breathing and moving. One more time. And open up. Nice, everyone. Let's take it to the other side, all right? So we're going to bend both knees, set ourselves up to start. So space, right? Ribs and hips, we don't want to be collapsed. We want to have some nice length going on there. Extend the leg out, flex the foot, and just do a few pulses. Kind of register, that's going to kick in on the side a little bit. That's not a bad thing. It's just we want to reinforce the glutes a bit more, okay? So take it behind you and little pulses. Good. And then we move into 2 pulses up, 2 pulses down, 2 pulses up, 2 pulses down, 2 up, 2 down. Good. 2 up, 2 down. Point your foot. We circle 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it to the front and to the back and to the front and to the back. Excellent. Front and back. One more time. Take it front. Take it back. Bend that leg into the front. Extend your leg out. Little lifts. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Bring it all the way up into that mermaid. And again, lifting that left hip, dropping it on down. And lifting up, dropping down. Let's take it into full mermaid stretch. And bringing it over. And again, take it over. Good. Very nice, everybody. All right, let's bring it over to all fours, okay? So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, just make sure you're nice and lined up. Take it into a cat, into a cow. Find that neutral, curl those toes under, and we just hover the knees, just enough that maybe you can slide a piece of paper underneath the knees, right? It doesn't have to be super high, super big. It's not a big deal. Lift out of your shoulders, please. Front of the throat is lifted. Lower those knees down, uncurl the toes, shift back into your child's pose. Inhale, exhale, back into all fours. I want you to float right arm, left leg, nice and solid. And bring it in. Left arm, right leg. You need to really lift out of the right shoulder, please. Good. And bring it in. We're going to curl the toes under, hover those knees. Front of the throat is lifted. Inhale, exhale. Lower everything down. We go right arm, left leg. Bring it in. Left arm, right leg. Nice and solid, everybody. And bring it in. Let's curl those toes under, hover those knees. And just step it out. Find your plank for me. Front of the throat nice and lifted. Lifting out of your shoulders. Taking a breath, everyone. Inhale, exhale. Good. We bend those knees, shift back, come into child's pose. And coming all the way around once again to the front of your mat. Separate the legs to the corners of the mat. Take a moment, right? Find the rock there. Open up those arms nice and wide. We rotate and we reach. Bringing it up, we rotate and reach. And again, a rotate and a reach. One more, everybody. Rotate and a reach. Let's bring those legs together. Melt into the mat. Good. And take hands by your sides, heels in line with your sit bones. Let's articulate the spine up. Collarbones wide. Think about the tripod of the foot. Extend your right leg up, flex your foot, just lower and lift, and lower and lift, lower. Lift one more, lower, lift, bring it on in. Extend that left leg up, flex your foot, here we go, lower and lift, lower, lift, breathing. And take it in, articulate through the spine. Nice and easy. Bring the arms at the high diagonal once again and separate those legs to the corners of your mat. And once again, we let the knees go to the right and then begin to take them to the left. And just notice, does it feel any different from when we started, right? At the beginning of class, do things feel a little looser? Are they moving a little better? And you know what? If they're not, that's okay. That's just kind of where your body's at right now. But you're going to keep moving. You're going to keep breathing. Sometimes we stay in place. Sometimes we move forward. Sometimes we move back. It's all good. And coming back. Heels in line with your sit bones. Take your arms by your sides for just a moment. Feel the back of the head released into the mat. Again, focus on that tripod of the foot so you're nice and grounded. Now just take a nice inhale for me. And then exhale. We hug the knees into the chest. Begin to rock ourselves up. We're going to take it over. Once again, all fours. Curl the toes under, downward dog. Begin to walk your hands to your feet, please. Take your time restacking the spine. Now take those legs nice and wide. Into a baby toe heel, feeling good. And just take those circles, just like the very beginning. Good. And take it up. And then reverse, take it the other way. Very nice. Bring the feet in, heels in line with your sit bones just a bit. Feel the tripod. Let's rise up. Let's lower down. Let's rise up. Lower down. One more time, just rise up. Everything relaxed. Nice and easy. Take it a little bit wider. One more time, and I want you to reach up. Take an inhale. And exhale. And take it up on the inhale. And exhale. Last time. Take it up. Inhale. And exhale. Feet come together. Our Pilates first. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. It's so wonderful to be back with all of you. You can leave me suggestions, ideas, things you might want to work on, okay? But we are really going to go back to basics throughout January, February, even dance Pilates, have your weights ready. But we're just going to the basics, okay? So amazing to be with you. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm so happy to be back. I love being with everyone. So, oh, and a quick reminder, everybody. So, we have a new cohort for Live Strong. And if you don't know what that is, it's for those living with, through, or beyond cancer. It's a program at Westside. Our next cohort begins in March. So, if you know anyone who can possibly take advantage of this program, please, please, please send them my way. My email's mricci@ymcanyc.org. All right. Have an amazing rest of your day, everyone. And I'll see you on Friday. Okay. Bye.